You're probably gonna hate me after watching this video, but I do not care. I'm Tina Love Zoya. So you are not over ambitious. You are not an overachiever. You're not a top star. You're traumatized. Let's get into it. You're gonna love this. Let's get into it. Now, you know you've grown up being the A student, yeah? You are the A student, the overachiever. You love working. You love working like you cannot sit down. And you're always rushing to be the next best thing. And you think that is good. Let me tell you something. I've been where you are, and it hit me when I realized I was not an overachiever. I was just traumatized. All these, just to name but a few, are signs of trauma. Now, we all have trauma. Everyone has trauma, blah, blah, blah. We've all been hurt, blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck? Now, here's where the gist starts. Growing up, you have always been chasing the next best thing. You have always been wanting to be the best kid. You've always wanted to be the top in your class. If you do not come position 1, your life has ended. If you don't get 98% on that math test, you're a fool. If you don't show up in the most perfect way possible, even at work, you feel like you're not doing your best. You always feel like you have to show up in the most perfect way for people to respect you. Now, understand that growing up, you were made to believe that because every single time you try to show up as yourself, you are shamed. Let's get into it once again. The emotions of shame, yeah? Shame, guilt, and fear. Every single time you try to show up as yourself, you feel shame. Every single time you do not do things perfectly, you feel guilt. And every single time people see a side of you do not want them to see, you automatically feel fear. All this is correlating to abandonment. Abandonment. Now, understand one thing. You will always continue chasing success. You will always continue chasing perfection. You will always try to glow up in a better way. You will always try to be seen a better way. But understand that at the end of the day, you cannot run from that void. I told you will hate me after this video. You cannot run from that void. V-O-I-D in your chest. The void with trauma and with abandonment, yeah? You can't run away from this void. You have to understand one thing. When growing up, you constantly had to show up and show out for people because that was the only way you received good feedback. That was the only way people clapped for you. That was the only way people saw you as good enough. That is the only way people respected you. So when you did not show up perfectly and in the best way, you constantly felt like you were not going to be good enough because people did not clap for your imperfections. They clapped for your performance. That was bah! People never clapped for... Write this down. Na kama hauna notebook sahi. People never clapped for your imperfections. Clapped, oh God, for your imperfections. They clapped for your performance. Oh God, you need to write this down, yeah? They clapped for your performance, yeah? So if you did not come position 1, 2, or 3, they said you needed to read more. They said that you were not good enough. They said that you were watching TV too much. They said that you were too busy joking around with your education. You were only good enough and clapped for when you became position 1. That is when it showed that you were truly working. When you did something imperfectly, automatically you were met with punishment or judgment or insult. It is only when things went so perfectly well that you are told, wow, that is good work. That is really good. Like, I'm proud of you, child. I'm proud of you. Now, understand one thing. That is societal conditioning, and it is unfortunate that it has turned you into an adult who constantly chases perfection. That is why you have so many goals in your journal. You have so many pictures on your vision board. You have so many ideas in your head, but none of them are getting executed by you because you feel like you have to be perfect. I was not going to record this video, but I got an idea, and I've not even done my hair, but it looks good anyway. And I've done this video. Do I look perfect? Absolutely not. But do I look like do I feel good about myself? I do. That is why I'm making this video. You have so much potential in yourself, so much success in yourself, but you are not working on it because you're waiting for the perfect moment. I can't start a business. I'm waiting for the perfect moment. I can't tell this person how I feel because I'm waiting for the perfect moment. I cannot try out this because I'm waiting for the perfect moment. And to make things worse, you keep waiting for the perfect moment, and in the waiting of that perfect moment, you continue feeling imperfect because you're doing nothing. So you're constantly spiraling in a sense of low self-esteem and hating yourself because you feel like your worth only comes when you do things, but you're not doing anything because you're spiraling in waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfection. Even this whole aesthetic of escaping the matrix. Let me talk about this. You know, I'm very controversial. Escaping the matrix. Yeah? I may not be an expert, but I do observe things. Escaping the matrix. On all social media platforms, everyone is driving a big car. Everyone has their own business. Everyone is in a healthy, fruitful relationship. Everyone has retired their parents at 25. Everyone has bought a big house by the beach. Everyone is going to Dubai every weekend. Everyone is getting flower bouquets. Everyone is rich. Everyone is happy. Everyone has escaped the matrix. It's an aesthetic, my friend. Let me tell you one thing. There is no matrix to be escaped. There's only you're escaping. You're not escaping the matrix. You're escaping yourself. You're not escaping the matrix. You're escaping yourself. You're not trying to start a business. You're trying to find worth in not depending on someone else. Did that sink in? Did that sink in? Yeah? You're not looking for a healthy relationship. You're looking for validation. Hallelujah. You do not want to be wealthy to retire your parents. You want to be wealthy because you feel that is the only way people will respect you. And in the last one, you do not want to be successful. You need to be successful because that is the only way you feel people will see you for who you are. Underneath all this overachieving and chasing dreams and being the perfect person lies a little child who only seeks to be seen, who only seeks to be loved, who only seeks to be understood, who only seeks to feel visible. And that is what you're running from. You're running from the void inside by being an over-perfectionist on the outside. You're not an overachiever. You're traumatized. Took me some time. I figured it out. Hope this helps you. See you in the next class.